Hello and welcome to a new team review. Today I'm gonna showcase a really cool anti-meta team that got me a 22-3 yesterday. We are playing Beetle in the lead, which is like the best anti-meta mod, to be honest, because it beats Charmers, it beats Razor Leafers, it's just like solid in general. And the best thing about Beetle lead is that if you get some energy later on, if you like switch out into like a bad lead edge up, you actually have a chance to like win the match a bit later on if you have like energy, because what is Beetle really weak against? It's fire types mostly and psychic types, and we have coverage of both of them with X0 and Rowan. Like if you have just energy on that, you can actually counter the hard counter of the Beetle. And this team worked like crazy good, like 22-3, and I could have won like I think 1 or 2 more games. The only problem is what you see right now. It's Graveler. Alolan Graveler, Alolan Golem, both are super horrible to deal with this team. You basically have to kind of bait and play around here, because neither Pokemon is really perfect against it, but those are wild cards anyway. They're like super solid in the current meta. You could argue of using something like the Pidgeot in the back. I just want to have double coverage against Alolan Marowak. That's why I basically went for Pidgeot, but maybe something like Blastoise, which you just see on my opponent's side, might be better, because you have like super effective quick move then against the Geodude. I wanted to say. I mean, Geodude is also super solid if you have an XL level 51. It's actually maybe even better than Golem or the Georock there, but a Graveler. What the fuck? I just said the German word for. Oh god, I just said the German word for Graveler. It's a Georock, if you didn't know that. But hey, yeah, this thing is just horrible. We're gonna die here. Actually, I think put 2 of my losses in there out of my 3. And yeah, that's actually not really telling, because I went 22-3, so she put more losses in there as neat. But sometimes you can actually play against this Graveler, as you can see right now. I think I win this match against this Graveler. You kind of have to stay in here, and you kind of have to bait, and you might be good at the end there, but it's always kind of difficult. Here I'm going to catch the move on my Mug, which is like really solid, but Graveler is definitely a problem. But I faced it, I think, like 5 times, now won still 3 or 4 of those times, so that's definitely still super solid here. And he would just land the Sludge Wave. My opponent, I think, goes back into the Graveler. Oh yeah, he goes back into the Graveler. I think I get to move before him. Yeah, he has to shield us now, otherwise he's screwed anyway. But he can farm me all the way down here. I can go back into my Beedrill. I actually got a move in there, I think. He goes for a Rock Blast, and he stays, and I get to the river, and the thing is gonna be dead. Now it depends on what he has in the back. I don't even have to hit every bubble here. It is a Hypno. I'm just gonna go for 1 Exeter to weaken it a bit, and then I'm gonna swap out into my Pidgeot. I definitely survive at least 1 move with my Pidgeot, and I can go for an Aerial Ace afterwards. So yeah, this is just a Thunder Punch. Thunder Punch doesn't do anything really. It's just Pidgeot is super bulky bird Pokemon, so definitely a solid option here. But yeah, 22-3 with this team. I don't think I'm gonna upload something tomorrow, maybe like a short or something like that, because I had like a fun game today with a triple fighting team where I won against the Hypno. I don't know how, but I won against Hypno with a triple fighting team. And yeah, but yeah, I just got vaccinated yesterday, and I kind of don't feel as well right now. It's still better than like most people, but my guess is that it's gonna get worse anyway, so maybe I'm just gonna take like a break. I have a video scheduled already for Saturday. I hope you look forward to that, because that's top 10 teams for Great League. If something changes like a lot with the new season, maybe some teams might not be the best, but like in the current state of the game, like I try to find the best teams, fight for other content creators, fight for me. So I hope you look forward to that. And right now we just gonna showcase the Kanto Cup team here. It's just, I don't know, like Kanto Cup is not as excited. I don't know why Niantic just decided to not give us ELO. Like I see so many people, I just dropped 2,000 or 3,000 before Kanto Cup dropped, because I played like stupid teams, and I kind of wanted to have lower ELO so I can actually find games fast. But like I see so many people like right at the edge who are still not legend, and they can't get to legend right now. It's just, why? Like, why don't give like people the option to get to Legend still here? Why do you need to have like no elo here and expert against me and TSC? Also, there's a new bug, by the way. If you like get an encounter from Go Battle League and catch it, sometimes it just disappears after the catching screen, and then it just appears when you go back into a battle. Like, what the hell? But yeah, I got an Evaltal there. So yeah, if you also want Evaltal, use this team because you're gonna win a lot of games, I think. And it's like easier than raiding right now. I got like so many Evaltal from Go Battle League, and also I got a 98% Evaltal on stream from Go Battle League, which is like super solid. Here we have a Primeape against us. Primeape has no super effective move against us, and he goes for a double resisted close combat, which is still doing a lot, so I'm gonna shoot the second one. But I'm not really right now. He goes into a Snorlax, I go into my Pidgeot, because Pidgeot survives the Lick but way better. And still body some hurts a lot, but Lick damage does nothing because we're at normal typing. It's not the best matchup still. I have to play around here. Actually I have to shield here, I think, if I remember correctly. There's one KO, and he gets to move right now, which is kinda unlucky, but it is okay. We still have a move ready. I think I throw here and he goes into Primeape, which is not the best, but we have to see. He goes into the 90s again, and what I said already before, I actually like got the craziest games out of the 25 matches, so like the most hard counter and stuff like that, and we still win here against Ninetales. Like we have a lot of lead losses here as well against a lot of fire type Pokemon, or Graveler again, as you see here. But most of the time, like I had also a super easy match where I just had Fairy type in the lead against me, Razor Leaf user against me in the lead, but these games were then just straightforward and I just completely destroyed my opponent, so I'm just gonna showcase more the teams which are difficult to deal with. So yeah, I can just go for Exeter now actually, and I actually get an extra movement as well. I have to get this Graveler low. I think I get to the next Exeter before him again. He gets an extra move through, which is not cool. And oh, he let it go, I don't know why. He goes into Golbat, which is good for me because Golbat has no attack that's neutral against me other than his quick move here. And he goes into his Shadow Beedrill. I can just go for my Dark Pulse right now, and I hope he shields because we are so ahead of our Pidgeot in the back, and our Pidgeot is just really good against Beedrill. And he actually shields here. He goes for the Drill Run, which can KO me, which is fine. I just go into my own Beedrill to absorb his energy. That's all I really wanted here. And he goes into... I actually didn't have to do that, I think, because like Drill Run is resisted, Exeter is resisted. I didn't really have to do that. Here my opponent goes into the Golbat, gets to move, which is a Poison Fang, which does some damage. I go for the Aerial Ace because I expect him to get to another move before, because Poison Fang is just 35 energy and you get there really fast. And my opponent just dies there, that's cool. Next opponent we have... what do we have here? We have Beedrill lead. Beedrill Mirror. Very interesting. I kind of want to keep my Beedrill alive actually, as it kind of counters the worst counters for my backline. So I'm just gonna throw my first Drill Run here. Gonna shield his Drill Run. If he goes to Drill Run, he does. And what I'm doing now is go into my hard counter immediately, because I kind of wanted to catch the move, which I do right now. I get off the quick move already. He goes into Dragon. I get to the Area Ace before him. I force him to shield. And we're in a super solid spot right now. I think I'm just gonna let it go. I think I actually survived that and get the Gust through as well, which is cool. Now we have more damage on him. I can go into my Beedrill. I'm just gonna go straight for the Exeter here because I want to KO that thing. And he goes back into his own Beedrill. I can go for my Drill Run before he gets to his. And without any problems, he actually survived that, but we can farm down. And he has a Blaster in the back. I'm just gonna go for the... oh yeah, I should have went for the Exeter already. I'm just gonna go for the swap out into my Mug. I could go for whatever move I want to. I just go for the Sludge Wave here. I should have put down the Exeter immediately, then the Sludge Wave would already KO him here. So now I have to kind of wait and get to another move. I would win CMP with my Beedrill against a Blastoise anyway, so does not even matter that much. But I get to a move here anyway. So a good game to my opponent. Yeah, I'm actually also getting a new PC today, which is going to be high, because then I can actually edit better and also stream better, which is way more cooler for me. Maybe I also do face cam or something like that soon in the future, who knows that. But right now I am waiting for my new PC. Actually, yeah, I invest the stuff that I earn from YouTube and Twitch back into the content creation, which is really cool for you guys. I also got a new mic and stuff like that, so for better quality I put that stuff back into that. Here my opponent makes a really crazy sack swap a dry run onto a lowland mug. I had never seen something as crazy as that. Really well played from my opponent there. Beautiful catch. Next opponent has Machamp lead. Good thing we faced that here, I think. I mean, Pidgeot is also good against it. And you also get a shield with the A-Mug against this thing, so it's not as bad. Even if he baits me twice here, I can still get at least a one shield and farm him down afterwards, which I think I'm gonna do here. I think he baits me again. Yeah, he baits me again, but he still does not get to another move because he's Shadow. Goes into Wigglytuff. Not the best answer to a Beedrill. If I can say that right now, he can even let this one go. I can just farm up again, go for another draw run. And he let this thing die, and now I basically have two full Pokemon against one Pokemon with one shield, and it's a Clefable. I actually get to another draw run here. I basically completely destroy his team just with a Beedrill here. It's just so crazy good. And now I can just gust him down, and he surrenders. This team is just like, it was so strong. Yeah, it was unbelievable strong. Here we have another super bad lead with Ninetales. I just gonna go straight again. He goes into Blastoise, I think. Maybe I get a shield advantage later on with that because I generate energy way faster than he does. And I don't know. Can I get that? I think I would survive a move here, so I shouldn't have shielded that. But I'm already at my move, so maybe I can outspeed him to the second one. Just gonna go for a move right now. But actually what I really want is just get him a bit more lower. And so I get him into farm down range from my Beedrill. That's basically all I really want here. And I go into my Beedrill, farm all the way down, and get to a Drill Run already against the most likely incoming Fire type in terms of the Ninetales here. And I can Drill Run him. He has the shield here. He's gonna go shields down. I can swap into my Pidgeot here, and if he does not have a hard answer in the back, I'm fine. I'm not gonna shield this because I know I'll survive that, and he has a Hypno in the back. And it's looking pretty decent. I'm just gonna go for the Brave Bird here on his charge move. Gonna KO him here, and now I'm gonna be able to go into my Beedrill, throw the Draw Run, and I should be able to win this match here. Good game there. I still had the shield as well. Hardly lost and still came back there. Wigglytuff lead, beautiful. Goes into A-Mug, beautiful. I like Beedrill right now in the lead. Like, I can highly recommend it. You see, even against like hard losses, he can still come back later on. We have two also good answers here against the Hypno in the back, so a super solid team. He goes into for the Sludge Wave. Two Sludge Wave don't KO A-Mug, so it's always kind of nice that you get some extra damage with the Poison Jab from the Beedrill in. So you can actually KO him with one Sludge Wave and one Dark Pulse here, I think. I think this KOs, I hope. Does it KO? It does, okay, nice. So we are like in such a good spot. We can realign our Pokemon again. But Lapras is a problem. And I think I might lose this now because Lapras is such a big problem. Maybe I should have just stayed in here and just went straight Draw Run twice. I don't know. I tried to catch a Surf on my... Yeah, I tried to catch a Surf on my Pidgeot, but we're still not in a good spot here. I think we actually might still lose this matchup because Lapras is actually a problem right now if you don't have it perfectly aligned. I have to shield this now, and I think my opponent... I think I make a misplay here. I should have went for the Brave Bird here, but I think I go for the Aerial Ace. Yeah, if I went for the Brave Bird here, he would have KO'd me already here. And that would have been able to get to more moves with my Beedrill here and win this game. So mistakes on my part, but good game to my opponent. And oh wait, we did actually win. Never mind.